Welcome back. The fire in the forest is still smoldering and in some areas burning after more than a week. There are a number of reasons why it's more challenging for crews to fight these fires in some parts of the Carolinas rather than in others. Joining us now with more on the topic is a professor of forest ecology at Clemson University, Dr. Don Hagan. And Don, thank you so much for talking with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. And first off, can you explain how these kinds of wildfires can start and then pretty quickly get out of hand?
Yeah, so in order to have a fire, you really have to have three things, right? You have to have fuel, right? Something that can burn. You have to have oxygen, and you got to have heat, right? If you got those three things and you have an ignition source, that's how you end up with a fire. And really, what's happened over the last couple of weeks is that it has been very dry, right? So the fuels are they're drier and more likely to ignite. And we've had burn bans, and most of these fires have been, you know, lit by people accidentally. People burning under these dry conditions. You have an escaped ember or spark that goes into the forest and ignites those fuels, and then it burns out of control. So it's
And
really compounded by these dry conditions right now.
most definitely. Thankfully, we are seeing some rain today. I know we're all appreciating that. But I do know we have a unique kind of soil here in South Carolina that can impede these firefighting efforts. Can you tell us more about that soil?
Yes, and that's particularly the case down towards the coast. In the coast, you have a lot of wetlands, and intuitively, you would think that wetlands would not be very flammable, and they're usually not because they're wet. But the thing about a wetland is that wetlands tend to accumulate a lot of fuel, right? Because it stays wet, the fuels don't, or the sticks and the leaves and things like that don't fully decompose. So they tend to build up and form this sort of mucky, organic matter rich soil that normally is not flammable because it's wet. But when it dries out, all of that becomes fuel, and it can ignite and burn. And it can be particularly problematic because it's literally burning in the ground, and so it can, you mentioned the word smolder, and that's what happens. It can ignite and just smolder and smolder and smolder for a really long time, and it can be very difficult to put out. And then you combine that with all the shrubby vegetation that's growing in those wetland soils, it really creates a condition for a wildfire that's very difficult to put out.
Very interesting details. And are there any other impacts that the unique landscape in the Carolinas can have on these wildfires?
Those, especially in the coast, it's those wetlands where you can get that smoldering combustion that can really, and it can last for weeks or more, in many cases, and even a little bit of rain, might not be sufficient to put it out. Another factor that contributes to wildfire risk in the Carolinas is that we have a climate that's very conducive to plant growth, right? We have long growing seasons. It's warm, and it's moist, right? So we see a lot of plant growth, and then those plants produce fuels or become fuels. So it's kind of this catch-22, if you will, where you know this lush vegetation that our moist and warm climate produces also makes it susceptible to wildfires.
Well, Don, thank you so much again for joining us today, giving us that unique perspective. We sure appreciate it.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Of course. And we'll also have all of this information and the very latest on the fire in the forest on our website at WBTW.com. We'll be right back.